Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective, this upcoming 7-day read, my lovies. Keeping in mind that we are reading collective energies, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences of what you will or what you will not into this creation. Welcome everyone. Welcome to our new subscribers, our day ones, and everyone in between, my lovies. We're so honored and thankful to be this channel for you. For those who are new, I am your spiritual advisor, my lovies. I think that's a simpler way to put it. I am a psychic medium. I have the gift of clairvoyance since I was a baby girl. I also have the gift of clairsentience, clairaudience, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But I use my powers and my gifts to elucidate anything that you need to know, anything that God has for you at this particular time that will assist you on your journey, on your spiritual path, which we are all walking a very spiritual, energetic path. We are all energetic bodies, and we are all part of the one. And so as part of the one, my duty is to be an oracle for you, be a channeler, be a guide of sorts. And there are so many like me. You encounter them every day in your regular life, and I'm just thankful to be able to do this with you. I also work with different metaphysical objects and metaphysical languages that help us to clarify, such as, for example, the 32 cards, the tarot, different note cards that Spirit has brought us to create to help us clarify the messages I'm already receiving for you. So that way you can see, because a lot of people, they need to see to believe, and God invites us to believe and then see. So you could do whatever you want to do, but I am just an advisor for you in this spiritual journey. Now that that's been said, my goodness, my lovies, this fast is amazing. It's been a challenge. My mouth is very dry. My voice has shed so many layers. I feel like I'm listening to myself, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you sound much. You still sound like yourself, but it's definitely more. I don't even know how to put it right now. But we're almost at the end of our 11-day fast. And I'm just thankful for so many reasons. I'm just thankful. It's been quite a challenge. It's been a challenge and a half. It's affected a lot my vision. A lot of work was done on my vision. A lot of work. It's like I needed God to cleanse, because I know a lot of work was done on my vision, on my stomach, on my ovaries. I haven't gotten my menstruation. Everything is just so cleansing, clearing. I feel my stomach turning. It's just been quite interesting for anyone. This is not for everyone. This is not for the faint of heart, my lovies. I know a lot of you could do it, but you know, I think you should probably also consult whoever you consult for your health and your wellness, especially your physical health, before trying something like this. I consulted God, and that was enough for me. But I know that some people need something a little bit more tangible, and believing is seeing. Apparently the theme of this heptad, or these 7 days, is going to be either you believe and then see, or you see and then you believe. Very beautiful, my lovies. Let's get started by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. You're going to notice a difference in the flow for sure, because I'm taking a lot more time to process this. I didn't want to give you, because again, the huddle times, those are only supposed to be Monday through Friday for you, as little, stints of information. So I wanted to give you a little bit more, since I haven't been giving you the daily reads. I know that you can, empathize. And plus, I'm trying to figure out, my lovies. Comment below. Thank you for your comments. I love you, my lovies. I love you. I love you. I love you. I just do. I do. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your encouragement, your words of encouragement, my lovies. Thank you for being wonderful. Thank you for being wonderfully you, my lovies, and authentically you, and wherever you are in your life. Comment if you want to. You don't have to, no pressure, but you know how I go, my lovies. But comment if you want to see a different format. I think I'm trying to figure out what's best when it comes to the daily reads, because it is true that they tend to run pretty long, and I am surprised and I'm so honored that so many people actually watch like a really long time. So, but I want to be also just when it comes to the amount of energy that you're sharing with me in that amount of time. I think Spirit's asking for a change in the flow, and I want to get your input on that. I don't want to completely get rid of the lives, because I really do like the lives and I love interacting with you. But I feel like some people just come there for, it's like, it's what's fair at this particular time, but I think we need to switch it up a little bit. I think we need to maybe like make it more compressed. You let me know. You let me know what you think, how we want to grow. But I think, like, I'm thinking maybe do the 7-day read as a live, or maybe do like a weekly bonus live. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see, my lovies. You like my cheekbones? You like my cheekbones, my lovies? I've gotten that a lot because of the way it's that native in me, the native in me. My family is from the Dominican Republic, and that blood has always been very, very strong in me. When I was a child, I would have dreams of us fighting the conquistadores when they came to the land. Or not fighting. What I remember, the dream was more like they came in like their, like their European military suits, and we were like hiding, like very like dressed like islanders, like with leaves and very like almost like naked kind of, and living with the forest and hiding in the forest as these people were coming in. I had that dream. I remember like it was yesterday. It was like, that's not just a dream, that's like an Akashic vision of what happened on the island. Maybe for some of you, this is the time. Tis the season of the veil being a lot, excuse me, my lovies, my mouth is so dry. The veil being a lot thinner between the worlds, between the spiritual worlds. Right now is the time, my lovies, to connect with your ancestors. Again, I've said this over the last weeks. This is a very different harvest season. This is a very different harvest season for a reason. The spirits are saying it's for a reason. A very different harvest season. This is not necessarily about harvesting or attaining more. In fact, it's almost like there's a different type of abundance that Spirit wants us to focus on. Spirit's giving us, I was at Walmart the other day, so I've been prepping. I've been prepping for when it's time to break the fast. And I was at Walmart, and I was standing behind a man. And there was a woman, I noticed she was there sitting on the floor, kind of like Indian style, and cross-legged. And she was pregnant. She had her 3 other children around her. And I was watching them, and I'm like, how so sweet. One was crying. The other 2 were kind of just standing there. And the dad was actually the one in front of me. And she says to him, hey, look down. And he's like, what? And there was $20 on the floor. And he said, he's like, oh, okay. And he's like, is that yours? He asked me. And I'm like, I think you should take it. And he's like, is it anybody's here? I'm like, I think you should take it. I think you should take it. And they were so happy. They walked away with their $20. Pregnant woman, 3 other children. Maybe abundance is about something else during this period, and Spirit's going to ask you to observe the abundance around you. Let the abundance surround you. Surround you. And there you were, surrounded by abundance. If you get it, you get it. Very pretty, my lovies. Very pretty. 10:12 was on the clock. We got karma, the wheel of fortune, unexpected shifts based on karmic lessons, karmic rules, a new cycle's beginning, and 12 energy, changing perspective in a situation, letting go, surrendering things, not always needing to win, surrendering things, letting go for the divine. To the all, giving back to God, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom. I've been gargling like no one's business. Look at what I've been gargling. I got salt water and I got Himalayan salt in here, and then water, and then for some reason the ice water has been helping my tonsils. I've been going to town with my throat. It's been intense. I've gagged a few times. I'm like, you gotta take it easy. I've never gargled so much in my life. To the all, I tell you, my lovies. To the all, to the all, to the all. To your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to the all, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, to mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, to mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, to mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez, to mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez, to mi abuelito Collins, to mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez, to Mamá Merced, to Mamá Merced, to Mamá Merced, to Shango, to Shango, to Shango, to Yemaya Henderson, to Yemaya, to Yemaya Henrietta Enriquez, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Oshun, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to Kalima, to Kalima, to Kalima. What are the highest messages to all of the trusted ancestors of all of those co-creating this work? What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages to all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work? What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages to all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work? What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and judgment, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing, my lovies? How's it going, my lovies? What's popping? What's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you, and we love you. You know that is true, my lovies. Let's do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. 1338. We have 13 to 38. You could be learning the death of a 38-year-old for some of you, or a 13-year-old. There was a couple of days ago, I got a download. I've gotten so many downloads, my lovies. You have to excuse me. Jesus. I got a download of a backfire that's going to affect a 13-year-old. And when I asked what kind of death can a 13-year-old go through, because I didn't want to hear that someone would lose, or a 13-year-old would lose their life because of reckless parents or a reckless mother figure. There was a really reckless mother figure who lives in shame and in guilt and remorse and regret. A blonde person for some, someone with blue eyes for some. They live in shame, regret, remorse, and unhealthy co-parenting was involved in a situation. The name Shane is coming in, or Shannon, and O'Brien, and Carlos for some. Oscar wants to jump into. Kenneth wants to jump into. But Joseph wants to jump into. But death came out twice with the with that energy when I was clarifying. So for some, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But we do have endings in the field and death energy, endings of situations, and valuable lessons. Death is a rebirth. If the body can't sustain a frequency anymore, you have to allow it to flow. I am seeing an Ace of Hearts with the Nine of Spades. So for some, Ace of Hearts with the Nine of Spades, there could be an ending or a block. More a block. Nine of Spades is a block. Nine of Spades, something is blocked when it comes to the home, the family, or the couple. For some, if you're looking to move right now, something is blocked for you. You can't move for some reason. For some, there's a block when it comes to the home. There's a block when it comes to the family. There's a block when it comes to the couple in a situation. Let us see. Let us see, my lovies. Let us see what these 7 days have for you. Oh, you don't want to see the split? Why don't you want to see the split? All right, we got you, Queen of Clubs. We have you as a female current or your significant other, or a female who is important to you in a business matter. This could be a professional. This could be someone that you are getting to know. We have Queen of Clubs, you as a female current or your partner if you are dating a female, or an important person, especially when it comes to business matters, negotiations, things of that sort. You got moves not too far from where you are. Eight of Diamonds energy, travels about 3 miles or so from where you are to go see this female. There are females in movement over the next, something about movement, something about majesty in motion, a dance studio for some. There are females in movement when it comes to this next heptad that you are writing. A lot of movement, a lot of traveling, but local travels. These are local travels. And for some, there's compliments from an admirer. You have travels because you're going to get a compliment from an admirer. There's my spicy Whitesies. You are so cute, my lovies. Y'all be out here. Y'all be out here dating. For some, I do feel more distance travel. So this is confirming it. We got the King of Diamonds jumping out, and we got money. For some of you have to travel or spend money to travel, a significant amount of money. These are King of Diamonds. These are longer travels. So we're talking about international travels, regional travels. For some of you, a regional dance situation. I'm getting like a regional dance situation or a regional dance competition, and you will be traveling and spending quite a bit of money when it comes to that. But this could also bring in money for you. For some of you, could be traveling for some type of an event where it's actually going to be very successful. But it has been stressful, but it's going to be successful, my lovies. Something about Mariella or Marianella or Marisol or something like that. Something about Mary's goals. For some, Mary is reassessing some goals. Something about Mary had a little lamb, and something about Christmas is coming in. You know, the shepherd and Christmas and all of that. We got 7 of Clubs. We got a lot of communication over the next 7 days. We're opening up with the number 7. This is the energy that's permeating your reading. So 7 of Clubs energy, a lot of communications, text messages, emails, note cards, written documents. These are not necessarily documents, but I am getting documents. So for some of you, 8 of Clubs energy, you could be actually communicating about some important documents. For some of you, breast exams are coming in. You may need a mammogram, my lovies, or someone around you needs a mammogram. All types of communication, 7 of Clubs energy, all types of communication, text messaging, emails, letters for some. This could bring in, documentation through the mail. This could bring in text messages, again, instant messages, WhatsApp messages, all types. I'm getting all types of messages. For some of y'all are in communication mode. You are in communication mode over the next 7 days. Because technically we got 13 on Sun's day, so death energy, strong death energy around you. So you could be communicating with people regarding a death or someone who is passing or is kind of more on that side than on this side. Something about a ditz. 19 energy, the sun, and it ends on the sun on Saturn's day. So you have clarity over procedures. Very nice energy, and it's going to bring in a new beginning. Very nice. I like this. I like this a lot for you. I really do. It feels good. It feels like something's going to get cleared up for you, and you're just going to be able to move forward. For some of you, you're already in a new chapter, but there's certain little binds. I'm seeing the commitment card in here, in the Panther Oracle. There are still like little binds that are kind of tying you because certain things are not fully disclosed yet. Something about non-disclosure agreements. For some of you, you may be signing a contract. We got non-disclosure agreements in the field as well. We got Jack of Clubs. We got someone who likes to look good, likes to dress well, likes to take care of themselves. This could be a lawyer. This could be a notary. This could be a young lawyer or a young notary. Or this could be someone who was a professional of some sort. This is, the Jack of Clubs is usually a man, but you know, take this how it resonates. We are reading collective energy. This could be someone who is helping you in a situation when it comes to communication. For some of you, you could be dating someone new who's slightly older, slightly younger than you. This energy tends to bring in the energy of someone slightly older, slightly younger than you, no more than 10 years on either end. But this person is in dominant force. So for some of you, you will be talking a lot to someone who is helping you with documentation or a lot of communication when it comes to someone helping you establish a contract or establish some documents or just a lot of communication. This person, for some of you, if you are dating someone, look at you, my lovies. You're so cute. I freaking love you. I love you. Good for you, my lovies. You deserve it. You deserve it. This feels so good. I want to cry. What's this? What's this? Oh, my lovies. Oh, you could be dating someone who is slightly younger or slightly older than you. And this person could be a little immature, but they love you. They're so adorable. They're so beautiful. This person, again, this is beautiful. I love this energy. I don't know what this is, but this is like, it's almost, it's taking you by surprise how lovely someone is. This is just like, he's a breath, or she, you know, he or she, take this how it resonates. But this person is a breath. For some, you're dating someone who's just like a breath of fresh air. They're so fair. They're more than fair. You like how they smell too. You like their body. You like their natural scent. That's such a good sign, my lovies. They help you with your rent. For someone's helping you with your rent. They're like someone that's like, this is like lover boy, baby, oh baby, you're the one, thing, you found the one. Oh, my lovies, cuties. Very cute, very cute. I love this. Whatever this is, let's just bask in it. Bask in this, my love. I love this. Something about Baskin Ridge, New Jersey. Why do all good things come to an end? We got a Queen of Diamonds around this energy, though. We got a female who doesn't have anybody's best interest in mind. Competitive, conniving, deceiving. Someone who does not have your best interest in mind when it comes to a situation. For some of you, this could actually be your father's for some of you, your father's ex is coming in, who plays with hex work, manipulative, liar. For some of you, your father's woman is coming in as his ex. So take this how it resonates. For some of you, you may be dating someone who's it's either you're having issues because of your father's ex, or for some, your new partner who you're getting to know, who loves you. This person's father has a conniving female. This person is nasty. Okay, for some, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For some, there's a female who would be willing to fuck her son-in-law. This is what's coming in very straight up. This person is nasty, nasty. No offense. We love everybody. We love everybody. We really do. But this person would do it for money. For some, there's a family. You could be dating someone that does really well, or their family has done really well. And this Queen of Diamonds here, I don't see a problem. I really don't. But it's just an energy that's going to be around you. So it's just something for you to know that this person is pissed. 7 of Diamonds. This is the type of person. This person's very nasty. Very nasty energy. Just very nasty. This energy's been present, my lovies. Something about the president. This person would be willing, like if, for example, like things didn't work out. So Spirit's giving us years ago, there was this guy that I was kind of like getting to know, but it was never serious. And I would do nice things for his father. Everything is coming in for a reason. I would do like nice things for his dad. I would bring him food. Like I would cook food, bring him food. If he needed anything, because he was also like older, so I wanted to look out for him. He was always working, so I'm like, an older gentleman, plus I really liked his son, and I wanted to see like if things could, but it never, no, this is just no. His dad one day during a storm, during a hurricane, everything is coming in for a reason. Something about McCain, something about Mackenzie. During a hurricane, this man calls me in the middle of the night and he's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, everything is good. Are you good? And I would always address him like with respect. We would speak in Spanish. I'll be like, Don, usted está bien? Todo está bien? Like I would be respectful because I'm like, it's like a line, a strong one, a strong boundary there. And, he said to me, well, I'm staying at this hotel because of the hurricane, because I don't think my house is going to be okay. And they provided me with this stay. And I wondered if you wanted to come. And I'm like, I don't think that's appropriate, sir. And my house is pretty sturdy where I'm living. So I'm just going to say no. And he's like, well, if you change your mind later, you can come and sleep here. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. Plus, I don't think that your son would appreciate that. And he's like, oh, no, I don't think he would mind. And then later I called his son and I'm like, hey, what the hell's up with your dad? And he's like, oh, maybe he thought, you do such nice things for him. Maybe he thought that he could shoot his shot. I'm like, I do nice things because I just see him, and I do nice things because I'm connected with him through you, not because I want to have sex with him or sleep with him or anything like that. He's like, well, we've shared women before. And I'm like, you've shared women before? This is how I knew this shit was going fucking nowhere. For some, this is like a female in that energy. Like this person is willing to share. Mind you, these people did not have money. They didn't. This person is willing to actually share and do something like that for money. And she's mad. Someone's mad over a situation because she can't get with the dad anymore. I feel like for somebody actually has children with someone. So it's like, again, this is someone you're getting to know for some, or this is, take this however this resonates. But there's an energy of a conniving, deceiving, lying, cheating, malicious female who's very, very upset. And this person, for some, I feel like she has a child with someone's father. And this person is very like meddling in the energies. Very, very just moving on, because something has to do with a legal matter, with a legal document. King of Spades energy. For some of you, this could be anger in a work situation. For others, King of Spades energy is your work. It's a corporation, it's a banking institution, is a legal situation. So these are the courts as well. For some of you, your father can also work in the courts or work in some type of, something about looking for asylum. For somebody's looking for asylum. There's about Cyrus. We have 8 of Diamonds, moves not too far from where you are. For some of you, you may be getting to know somebody who has an issue with an ex. There's an issue with an ex for some. There's an issue with an ex here. If you're getting to know somebody, they have not yet fully closed out or figured out how to leave this energy behind. But this is your partner, King of Clubs energy. So for some of you, there may be a situation where somebody has to get a restraining order on an ex. Take that however that resonates, because this person is not willing to succumb to the fact that it's not going to work. It's not. Look at how beautiful this energy. For some of you, if you are dating someone, they are the real deal Holyfield. And just as pissed off as this conniving female is, who's just a liar and just money hungry, so too this person's ready to stand their ground. This guy's not a pushover. He's not gonna be like, oh yeah, you want me to be with you just because I'm supposed to be fucking with you, you monster. That's not how it's gonna work. I think the way I'm channeling this person's not playing around. 10 of Diamonds. They're like, I'm not playing around with you. Big changes. For some of you, big changes when it comes to organizational changes. For some of you, big changes when it comes to a work situation. 10 of Diamonds energy. For some of you, there could also be big changes in a work, and this could be in a work environment where someone's like, you are a ruthless jerk. There's a female who's a ruthless jerk for some. And this person could be like, something about proprietary knowledge. This person has some type of proprietary knowledge that this person is so conniving, willing to share just because she wants everybody to be miserable like her. I don't know, my lovies. Anyways, for some of you, we also had, you were fired because they were mean-spirited. That came in your preliminary. You were fired because they were mean-spirited. You also had people projecting onto you. So for example, if somebody was saying you are not qualified for this, that, or the third, they were projecting onto you what they know they can't do. So someone could have slept their way to the top, befriended their way to the top, bullied their way to the top. I've seen all types of people. For some of you, this is a cop or an officer of some sort. Somebody took advantage of their connections within an organization. And I think there's being a stop put to this person. It's really good. That's good. 8 of Hearts energy. We have a blonde female. For some of you, a blonde female with blue eyes could be very significant. And spies and liars. 8 of Hearts energy. We have a surprise. We have an invitation. We have big changes. We have dates. For some of you, we got date nights. For some, your daughter. For some, you could be spending time with your daughter. For some, Queen of Spades energy. You have an invitation from an older female. Queen of Spades energy is your mother, an older female around you. For some of you, an undercover was involved in a situation. We have certainly, absolutely. We have certainly. We have communication, a messenger. You're going to get some type of important message. For some of you, somebody wants to come and deliver a message to you. For some of you, a courier, such as like Amazon, FedEx, or anything like that, delivery. We got Jack of Hearts. We have a brother, a friend, or a son. We got a lot of people. Dang, my lovies, I told you. For some of you, over these next 7 days, Jesus, a lot of people involved. A lot of people. But needless to say, I feel like you have a lot of well-meaning people on your side, because you've seen, or they've seen certain things that's like, okay, this is obscene now. This is obscene now. Something about Christine or Chrissy. This is obscene now. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I think this person's lost their mind, to be quite frank, my lovies. On some cases, I think this person's not okay and they just need some rehabilitation time. We do have 3 kings. You have high honors when it comes to a situation, especially when it comes to, you have ancestral protection. You have your family backing you, or you have people that are like, they're like family. For some of you, that could be an older female in an organization, maybe someone in their 40s, 50s. You have well-meaning people around you. I love this for you. You have strong men as well. You have well-meaning men involved in a situation. Eventually, for some of you, negotiations look really good. There could have been certain things that you need to clear up because maybe people misunderstood something or you misunderstood something. But overall, I see this energy very, very beautiful. You have a lot of communication. I feel a lot of communication. You do have delays. You have delays. No, you don't. No more delays, my lovies. You have strong, you have the 3 jacks. 3 jacks is, we're going to talk about things. We're going to hash things out. We're going to get this done. So this is over and done with. Because there was a betrayal, especially when it comes to a brother figure for some of you, or a conniving female. Or there could have been a brother figure and a conniving female working in cahoots together. Take what resonates and leave what does not. We have 2 8s. We got soulmate energy. So for some of you, I'm telling you, you are in lovey-dovey energy, or you're just in love with life, my lovies. I love this. Or you're in love with your wife, your Windsor. You're in love with your wife, or you're in love with your husband, or you're in love with your partner, or you're in love with yourself, my lovies. I love this energy for you. You're trusting God. You're trusting the flow. I don't see anger on your end. For the men, yes. For the men watching this, the King of Clubs energy for your significant other or your man. For some of you, there may be also an issue. Your man may be upset because of something that has to do with an organization when it comes to your mother, or your mother. For some, it's your mother that has an issue. Your man is a little upset over a situation, but everything is going to be okay because of a contract. Ace of Spades energy. Ooh, there it is. Ooh, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. I told you there's a death. We got the Ace of Spades to the 9 of Spades. There is an ending of a contract. There's a divorce, and 9 of Spades to the Ace of Spades is a death. So Spirit did give us that from the beginning. There is death energy in the field. There's nothing to worry about when it comes to the death. There really isn't, especially if it's your mother or a mother-in-law or, you know, a mother figure. You already know, my lovies. It's more like trying to get situational things. Like, it's like the staying, where this person's going to live, but someone is closer to that side than to this side. I felt it from the beginning. Ace of Spades to the Nine of Spades is a death. We also have an ending of a contract. We have an ending of a situation for a new beginning. We have Nine of Spades, separation, a breakup. For some of you, I do feel like someone has broken up or is divorcing, or it's, oh my gosh, excuse me, my lovies. It's just the whole thing. It's the whole thing. It's the whole thing, my lovies. I'm telling you, these lips have been peeling. I haven't had, like, you know, like when you get chapstick on your sides, and that hasn't happened to me in forever. I don't wear chapstick. I put a lotion on my face today. I tell you, my lovies, I tell you. Anyways, Nine of Spades to the Ace of Spades. There's an ending of a situation. There's an ending of a contract, a divorce, a separation, an ending of, for some of you, something about an ending of an insurance policy. You could be switching insurances, or something about pensions, something about moving accounts around. You're trying to get everything done. You're trying to get everything done because there's blocks. Nine of Spades, it's over. There is blocks, and this is success. You have success over these things. New beginnings for you. New beginnings, a new chapter, new contracts. For some of you, if you're moving money because there is a messy ex involved in a situation who did all types of crazy things, it's time you move your money. You do what you gotta do. Everything is coming in for a reason. You're protected, my lovies. You are absolutely protected. You're protected. You got to make moves. A lot of travels for you over this heptad, my lovies. Excuse me. I have to keep spitting. I tell you, that's part of the, that's why also I started gargling, because just because my lovies, just because this has been a test. It's been a test, but I want to be my very best for you, my lovies. I want to be my very best. I want to be my very best for you, my lovies. I want to be a clean vessel for you. I want to be able to channel the channels and the channels, and the channels, the channels and the channels. The channels and the channels. What do we got, my lovies? Something about Mr. Robo or something like that. I don't know. The channels and the channels. I've been tempted, my lovies. Don't fall into temptation, my lovies. For some, I had a weird dream. About a guy getting a blowjob by a female, and this was like almost like forcing her. And this man looked like he had an STD on his penis. There'd be some sad stuff on this stuff, my lovies. But I got a channel for you because I love you. I got to tell you for some of you, protect the children, my lovies. There was also, if you've made it this far, this is definitely important. Protect the children, my lovies. Protect the children, my lovies. If you see something, I get it. You're not going to suspect that someone hugging a daughter is perverted, because it's not, right? We know that. But there's certain things that you'll see that you're like, that's not normal. That right there, something ain't right there. Someone's molesting a child, my lovies. It was present, and it came to me in dream as well. I got so many visions for you. I thought of actually just getting up and just like kind of like, maybe I should do that. My lovies. Because I be getting so many downloads now for you. It's just incredible. It's incredible, my lovies. It never stops. For some of you, you're dating a cop, my lovies. It never stops. I can only imagine how Spirit wants this to grow. Look at this, my lovies. Look at this, my lovies. Look at this. That's it, my lovies. That's all they want you to know. Oh, what did Spirit give us? What did Spirit say? What did Spirit give us? Spirit don't play. I told you, I feel the little binds. This is what Spirit showed us in my mind's eye earlier. Commitment. You have little binds that are still tying you to something, and you know, through care, through self-care, maybe through the care of your children, you're going to be able to break through some energetic binds that you've been feeling, that you're like, I thought I let this go a long time ago. I thought like the influences of my parents weren't influencing me as much, and I was able to make my own decisions. And something about someone's disabled parents, now I see, like, I feel more constricted or something. Spirit's going to ask you to take care of your children. Care, my lovies, the babies, your children. Your family is the one you have created, not the one you were born into. After the bird leaves the nest, it never goes back to being in that nest. It is time to make your own nest. You made your own nest, my lovies. Take care of your nests. Parenthood, patron, and support. Parenthood, patron, and support. For some, you may need to offer a little bit of support to a parent, because I am getting that. So take what resonates. The circle of life. For some of you, you may need to offer a little bit of support for a parent who is in a bind or in some type of pickle. And maybe is also someone's kind of losing their mind. And someone is also kind of near the end of their life. So, you know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But you may need to also offer support while also not neglecting your own nest. We got binding, obstruction, and a contract. You definitely have a contract. You have a spiritual contract. For some of you, you have a spiritual contract with a child, and Spirit wants you to honor that. For some of you, you cannot escape this contract with a child. You have a contract. Your children pick you. Your children, you get me, my lovies. For some of you, you get me. You cannot escape this bind. You have a contract with a child, my lovies. You have a contract with a child. Something about a chola. You have a contract with a child. We got a third wheel enemy here. Enemy, distrust, and flirtatiousness, who is pissed. For some of you, you can't, you know. You're letting go of somebody because something's telling you you have a contract to mate with someone else. That's how it works, my lovies. It doesn't matter how much pissed off we get. Through friendships, and a sweetheart. For some of you, you're befriending a sweetheart. You can't betray a sweetheart. Anyways, that's all we got from that's all we got from you. It is. That's all we got from you, my lovies. At this particular time, I'm gonna go and try to easily do my homework and enjoy these last days of my fast. This fast for our ass, my lovies. It's been quite a thing. It's a thing. Anyways, that's all I got. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. An enemy to your destiny. If you're destined to have a baby with someone and someone has been stalking this energy and they want to try to block that, that's an enemy to your destiny. It's beyond the 3D. It's beyond the 3D. It's beyond the 3D. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. And if you're an enemy to destiny, you're an enemy to God. And what does that mean? Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Something about tailor, something about trainer. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friend and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies.